Hello, my Virgo friends. This is Karen Barney, Intuitive Tarot Reader, here to do your overall general reading for 2020. Wow, what's happening here? New decade coming in, new changes, I'm certain. What's happening for the Virgos in 2020? What is the messages? What are the messages for my Virgo friends for 2020? All right, let's get started here. Make some room. Virgos, what's happening in January? One card, please, for my Virgo friends. January, one card for my Virgo friends. What's happening in January for my Virgos? January for the Virgos of this world. What is happening for the Virgos? There it is. Changes. What did I say? Changes coming in, my Virgo friends. That's January. Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but changes, swift changes. The Knight of Wands is very charming, very charismatic, very change-oriented. He is the bringer of change, and he's very enthusiastic, very confident in the changes, and very passionate about what he wants to see changed. What's happening here in February for the Virgos? What are the changes that are coming in with February? Thank you. You are making the plan, my Virgo friends. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pentacles on the table. That is you, grounded and sure, making a plan, putting together the right components, the right parties, the right people perhaps, to make things happen for yourself. I like it. February, March. Let's see what's happening in March. There we are. And we have the King of Pentacles. Lovely. So your plan is going to pay off. Your plan is a solid plan in March, my friends. There you are. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo on the table. The King of Pentacles is the provider in the deck. He's the one that's stable and secure, and everybody is depending on him. And he is, all about financial abundance as well. So let's see. April for my Virgos. Oh, April for my Virgos brings the Ace of Cups, my friends. I like it. What's happening here? Love, true love coming in, or is it satisfaction, personal satisfaction? Your cup runneth over, my friends. Which one is it? How is it going to play out? What's happening here for May? Oh, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, the May card, is a decision. Kind of a judgment call, too. It's a decision made maybe in a huff, a rush, a quick decision. Not necessarily an emotional situation, but in a snap, okay? It's like, okay, never mind. I'm going to do it this way. The Queen of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini on the table. But, the Queen of Swords is very analytical. She's going to look at it from a practical standpoint. She's going to look at it from, pros and cons and make that decision that way. But it is not going to take her long to make the decision. And she can be kind of sharp. She can be kind of blunt. So be careful there if that's something, if the communication gets a little edgy, okay? What's happening here in June for my Virgos? June for the Virgos. What's happening in June? June for my Virgos. One card. Just one card. June for the Virgos. What do we need to see? Oh, and the Two of Swords. Well, I think you are analyzing it in May, and maybe you don't make the decision. Maybe you just, sit on it for a little bit, because the Two of Swords is a difficult decision, and I don't think you're ready to go to maybe this judgment call forces another decision here in June. So let's see what the, what is this? The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle deck has to say for January through June for my Virgo friends. What is it that the Virgos need to see January through June? What's happening? Okay, thank you. The Rainbow Prince. I haven't seen this card before. Nice. Compassionate. Perseverance, the Rainbow Prince. So I think there is a rainbow on the other side of this. Compensation and perseverance. So if you want recognition and compensation here, you're going to have to persevere, my friends. All right, so stay strong, stay the course. Perhaps this is a caution to say, don't make a snap decision. Weigh it out and really analyze it here come June, so that you can make the right decision based for your security and your abundance. Compensation and perseverance, the Rainbow Prince. All right, let's talk about July, my friends. My Virgo friends, what's happening in July for you? There we go. the world, something closing up. So this decision, as I said, is a decision to perhaps end a cycle in your life. Now, it doesn't mean that you are ending a relationship, but it is ending a cycle. Maybe you're ending the cycle of indecision. It's happening in August. So July brings a culmination of whatever this decision is. August, oh, there we go. And swift movement, sometimes called the arrows of love, my friends. So you're going to have to decide how this resonates with you, whether it is love or satisfaction. But this 8 of Wands here in August is swift changes. Swift changes, lots of messages back and forth, perhaps new growth coming in a very fast way. It's happening in September here. September for our Virgo friends. September for the Virgos of this world. What is it they need to see? September. There we go. Ooh, the 2 of Cups. So, there is your partnership. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, as I'm sure you've heard me say a number of times. The 2 of Cups is just someone that you are very close to. It certainly could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be seen as the soulmate card, but it is definitely a card of someone close to you, and most likely a partnership. So what's happening here in October? October, for my Virgo friends. October, it's happening. The Queen of Cups, coming at it with a very loving feeling, a little bit reserved, not showing your feelings, not letting them see what is on your mind, not letting them see how you're feeling. And sometimes that's good and sometimes that's bad. I think many times we hide our feelings, and the other person, especially if it's someone very close to you, doesn't recognize where you stand on a situation. So you might need to be able to make that clear. It's happening here in November for our Virgo friends. Oh, okay, which one? This one. Okay, the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands are some obstacles. So as I said, you need to be able to make yourself known and clear as far as how you're feeling. Queen of Cups is in protection mode, and I understand that. And November sees you fighting off any of the obstacles you might think you have because you are not sure. What's happening in December? December for my Virgo friends. The Knight of Pentacles. So you are, you might have a couple of obstacles in this partnership, but by December you have a valuable plan, a viable plan, a successful plan in place. Bottom of the deck here is the High Priestess. I like it. So, you might be doing things covertly behind the scenes, not necessarily telling everybody how you feel. You know what we need to do? We need to pull what's the Spirit of the Animals Oracle card for the last half of the year. That's July through December, right? July through December. What's the one message my Virgos need to see? July through December. By the way, too, this is you here again, putting that plan together. Are you eyes on the prize, eyes on the goal there? What do we have here? We have Bison, abundance. Wow, beautiful energy there. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. So I think this is a card of faith. You need to have faith that your plan is going to work out. And I think it is. You've just got to, I think you need to speak your mind here rather than keep your emotions to yourself. But let's continue back here with January. Let's see what happens here with the Knight of Wands. What are the changes my Virgo friends would like to see come in January? What are the changes my Virgos would like to see in January? Here we go, the 8 of Swords. I think you want these changes, but you're doubtful that they can happen. You're doubtful you can pull it off. So you need a better plan here, my friends. You need to put a plan together. The 8 of Swords is fear. It is limiting beliefs, self-sabotage, doubt, and feeling restricted. Feeling like you can't make a move. You want a new beginning. I don't know, do you want to do over here? The Judgment card is rising up out of the ashes, which implies that you've done it before. But, it also could be that light bulb moment where you see the light literally and say, great, now I can start fresh. So what is the plan? Is the plan to start fresh? The plan is the 8 of Pentacles. You are working on it. Now, does this mean that this is a new job? It certainly could. The 8 of Pentacles could represent your business or your job, your employment. And you are putting together the right people to make things happen. The High Priestess, I think you have an intuition of what you need to do. I think you also can see clearly that you're going to need your strength for this. You're going to need your courage and determination here with the Strength card. So, what is the plan? Who are you putting together? Now, this is people. This is components of maybe your business that you need to put in place here in February in order to attain this status of King of Pentacles for March. What do we have? We have the World, yes. So the World is a successful conclusion. So this is a successful conclusion to your plan. This is the building blocks that you are putting together, and that is going to be a successful conclusion, my friends. I don't think you're leaving your company. I think it's just a matter of whatever you've been working on, you are successfully concluding it. Now, this new beginning corresponds here to our Fool. So maybe you are changing positions. Maybe you are working on a brand new plan that is uncertain. The Fool card, a little bit of uncertainty there. The Fool card is a leap of faith. Keep the faith, sacred buffalo. Cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness and teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. You have compensation and perseverance coming in. So if you are persevering, you will have the compensation. It's happening here with my King of Pentacles here, my Virgo friends, in March. It's happening here for the Virgos in March. The Eight of Wands, the arrows of love, as we spoke of, my friends. Here's the Ace of Cups coming in April. Now, King of Pentacles is the provider. We talked about this. If you are taking a leap of faith into a relationship or a partnership, the arrows of love are just going to be flying left and right. And they are going to give you the confidence that you need to understand that you are stable enough and dependable and loyal and grounded and practical and really, in your pentacles, in your abundance. You are enough is what I'm hearing. You are enough. Okay, so, sometimes we are in a position of strength and we don't really recognize that we are as strong as we are. So keep that in mind, my friends. This vision, I think you're going to need courage for it. The Strength card is out underneath the High Priestess. So bear that in mind. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups is out. Let's see. The Ace of Cups is going to be successful. You might be going public with a new love. You might be expressing your satisfaction in a public way. Like, I did it. Thank you very much. That kind of thing, okay? The Six of Wands is being applauded for your accomplishments. Now tell me why the Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups. The Chariot. So are you moving? Are you being transferred? Is this job a transfer? Are you just trying to gain control of this black and white horse and make them go in the same direction so that you can move forward? Moving forward at a very, very fast pace. The Chariot runs very quickly. Okay, so do these Eight of Wands. Very swift movement. Now, moving can be an actual move in a house, a property, things like that. Tell me what the Queen of Swords is here for in May for my Virgo friends. What's happening here in May for the Virgos of this world? What do they need to see? Queen of Swords, thank you. The Death card, transition coming in and moving forward. Now, moving forward can mean a lot of things. The Death card, of course, an ending, out of which comes a new beginning. So I think that you see it here in January. You have to finish up some things. You got to take the leap of faith and maybe, regain a modicum of satisfaction and then move forward with it. And move forward can mean moving forward from a situation and leaving it behind, or it could mean moving forward into it. Now, this is transition here with the Death card. So I would say that you are leaving some sort behind, leaving something behind. Now, I don't think it's leaving this partnership or this Ace of Cups situation behind, but it is moving forward to smoother waters. Things are going to get easier. It's going to be a transition to smooth, but it is your decision here with the Queen of Swords, how you want to act with this. Are you going to make a judgment call, or are you still in analysis? Come June, we have that decision that's right here, and the Wheel of Fortune is going to help you, my friends. The Wheel of Fortune is going to help you close up this cycle so that you can move forward. What's happening here with this decision? I think the Wheel of Fortune is going to take this decision out of your hands because it's not an easy one, and it's not going to allow you to make it. It's going to show you what you need to do for your future and just make it happen for you, okay? Now, that doesn't mean that you are out of control. We all have free will. You can resist this if you want, but the Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. So if you resist, it's just going to take a little bit longer to accomplish the same goal. So embrace the changes that are coming in. They are for your future. They are for your goals, my friend. All right, the World card here in July. What's happening here with the World card for July? July, and my Virgos, we have, yes, the World, things coming to a successful conclusion and heading out into the sun, my Virgo friends. Excuse me, card of Leo, fun, excitement, joy, happiness. Just a really beautiful energy, life-giving energy coming back. So you might be coming back to life come July. You know, maybe this was a little bit daunting, a little bit difficult, a little bit scary here with the Fool card, and now you are finally feeling like you have successfully concluded a portion of it and can come back out into the sun. Come back out into the sunlight, the public recognition of it perhaps, happening here in July for our Virgo friends. The Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting for this. You've been tending to this for a long time. This is patience paying off, my friends. Perseverance paying off. Compensation and perseverance paying off with the rainbow. So now the sun comes out when it's raining and it creates that rainbow, doesn't it? What's happening here with the Eight of Wands? You might have been fighting it off a little bit. The Five of Wands is a little bit of conflict, creative conflict sometimes. It can be like, you know, you all have the same goal. If you're putting a plan together with other people, you all have the same goal, but there are differing viewpoints on how to get there. And that's what's happening there. A little bit of conflict, maybe even a negotiation that you have to deal with. The Eight of Wands, the Arrows of Love here in August. The Four of Wands, yes, sir. I mentioned to move over here. This is the property here, if that's what's happening. You know, that's August. But the Arrows of Love, swift changes, the messages flying back and forth. If it's not the Arrows of Love, it's definitely swift changes coming into your home life. You know, Four of Wands, happy home, happy life, happy marriage card, celebration, all of that coming in. And how appropriate next to the Two of Cups. What do we have here? We have the Moon. So maybe things are changing with the full moon in August. I think we have an eclipse in August, don't we? Now the Moon is a card of reflection. It's also a card of confusion and things being clouded and you know, not sure, uncertainty. So there may be some uncertainty here in regards to a property or this stability and foundation that you're trying to build here with the Four of Wands. But I think it will become clear. The Moon is a card of Pisces as well. So you might have a Pisces person involved there in August. So September sees this partnership come in. So is it a romantic partnership? Is it a business partnership? I'm not sure yet. But it is someone, again, that you're close to and someone that is involved in your foundation and your happiness. What's happening here with the Two of Cups for my Virgo friends? The Two of Cups for my Virgo friends. Thank you. We have the Three of Cups. Well, okay. So are you celebrating the partnership, or is there a third party there? Just have to put it out there. I'm sorry. You know, the Three of Cups. Oh, there may be a third party there. I think you. Let's start over, okay? The Two of Cups, the Three of Cups, celebration, the Ace of Swords, seeing very clearly what you need to do. Now, this is about your vision here, my friends. The September Two of Cups here. You could also have a third party situation that you are now going to cut off. Maybe the Moon is making things clearer. It's illuminating things. And you see clearly with the Ace of Swords what it is you need to do. The truth. The Ace of Swords is victory and the truth and clarity. So perhaps the third party is exposed, or you see very clearly how you want to take this Two of Cups partnership and where you want to go with it. The Queen of Cups, as I mentioned when we first started here, in October you are keeping things to yourself. And the Page of Cups tells me that you are either hearing or speaking something of an emotional nature. So I would hope that it is you speaking your feelings. I would hope that it is you making clear to your partner exactly how you feel, despite whatever challenges may come in. What's happening here with the Queen of Cups for the Virgos? The Four of Swords. Wow. My friends, I think you might be interested in some healing and recovery time. Does that mean a vacation? Might be. Does it mean that you are separated from your partner? Perhaps, I'm sorry to say. There are some challenges coming in here in November. The Four of Swords, rest and recovery. The Knight of Cups, they may come back come November and say, ooh, come on, I really do. Let's make this work. But I think that you are fighting it. I think that you are saying, you know what? What's going to be different? What's going to change? Okay? And you're asking them to put together a plan, or you are putting together a plan. Now, tell me about the Seven of Wands here for my friends. Thank you, the Hanged Man. You're still in assessment mode come November. You're not really sure what's happening, okay? Let's see. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Fill my life with goodness. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Sacred Buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. So go within and really listen to your intuition throughout this year, especially where there are difficult patches here. I think your intuition is going to help you, it's going to help you, first of all. It's going to give you the clarity that you need, and it's going to help you not only be strong, but take charge of where you want to go, my friends, with the King of Wands. High Priestess, whatever you're doing, listen to your intuition. All right, so let's get back here to December and see what the plan is for the Virgos. Thank you. Four of Pentacles. The plan is to stabilize the situation. The plan is to perhaps hold on to the finance of it. The plan is to shore up the foundation of whatever this home life is. Whatever is uncertain here in August is then going to be stabilized here in December. The fours are cards of stability and foundation. The Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on. So perhaps you are holding on to this situation and making plans to move it forward. Now remember, the Knight of Pentacles is always successful. So bear that in mind. You are the magician, my friends. You can make it happen if it's truly what you want. Use all the tools that you have at your disposal and try not to manipulate the situation. All right, my Virgo friends, thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate you tuning into my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Keep those comments coming. I love reading the comments. All right, and I do try and respond to all of them, and respond to as many as possible. If you would like a private reading to clarify anything I've said here or another matter in your life, visit karmic1tarot.com, where you'll find my services and my schedule, and we'll get you set up, okay? Thanks very much, and all the best to you in 2020. Thank you.